तो ये हो गया मिशन स्टेटमेंट. अब थोड़ा और, you know me, I'm going to keep getting granular. अब थोड़ा और हकीकत में आते हैं. It's also building a brand. It is giving you a lot of direct influence. The reason I say this, because कुछ चीज़ शुरू होता है मिशन से, but then it also becomes pretty large. A lot of people don't understand the value of building something and ensuring that there is perfect alignment to creating a business versus at times getting lost in that glamour. It's very easy to get lost in the glamour. हकीकत ये है, when you have that fan following, when you have so many people liking posts, when you have so many people going across and sharing a post, it is a feel good factor. Any human being will feel good about the fact कि यार चलो मेरे पास इतने followers हैं. If someone says that, I believe that's a lie, बोलते नहीं यार हम तो साधु हैं, हमें फर्क नहीं पड़ता. A lot of people will talk about it. I'll be very candid, right? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for a lot of giving back to the ecosystem. There's no doubt about it. But does that have a direct benefit to me? Of course it does. And I'm not ashamed to say that. It creates a lot of penetration in people knowing me personally, other than my founders, friends, other than my clients, other than my investors, other than people who know me so well, right? All of it has a multiplier effect. Fact is also to own that up. The challenge, what happens, Ahana, and this is where I want to extract the second bit out. One part was beautiful about the mission. The second part is when it becomes more larger than you expected it to be. How does a founder keep hubris away? How does a founder stay grounded? How does a founder say, नहीं यार ये सब तो ठीक है, but शायद ये हकीकत नहीं है. I still need to be focused on my mission, even though 10 people can come and ask me for a selfie. So how do you manage hubris? How do you stay grounded?
I think what entrepreneurship has taught me is not get affected. जब तालियां बज रही है, when there is applause, you need to understand that there is a low which is soon going to hit you. And when you are during the lowest phase, you also know that you have the strength to go up again. तो मुझे लगता है कि
pinch of salt,
हाँ, मुझे लग रहा है कि इतने rejections मिलते हैं, the cumulative rejections in the life of a founder, that it gives you lifelong humble रहने की recipe.
I think you're being too kind. You're just being because again where you've achieved and what you've achieved is very easy to say that. But tell me again, if you had to advise young founders today, what's the power of social media? Do you think that they should invest in it in terms of their authenticity, in terms of their stories, in terms of, you know, shouting out what they believe in?
Absolutely. I think if you have a point of view and it's your point of view, I think you should always tell your authentic story. मुझे लगता है storytelling is the most powerful tool in today's world. Stories can move mountains.
I agree.
And you have been given a platform, leverage it. And the only advice would be just be authentic. Don't do it because somebody else is doing it. Don't try and copy paste it. I've seen a lot of people copy pasting my entire post and then writing it.
वैसा भी होता है?
हाँ, ये सब भी होता है.
So that means you arrived.
No, but I'm saying that I think just do it for the right reasons. अगर आप वो गीता में है ना, कर्म करते जाओ, फल की इच्छा मत करो. I think it's true. As founders, whatever you do, focus on the input. Output will follow.
I think you're just being too nice and too kind because you've reached where you reached, and of course it takes a lot of validation in terms of being able to build what you built. But पता है क्या होता है कि founder ना बहुत बार बहुत सारे चीज़ जो लिखता है या लिखती है, they write it also in terms of what their thought is. But a lot of times, a lot of founders also don't express. And yet are fantastic founders because for them, I think they believe in a beautiful philosophy. And I like to share a lot of my philosophy in the form of शायरी. So इरशाद फरमाओ तो एक शायरी सुनाऊंगा, एक शेर सुनाऊंगा आपको on this context of what a lot of founders don't express.
Please, Vinayak, Irshad.
क्या बात है? Please, Irshad. This is a very interesting construct. But it says in this manner, कुछ दर्द बस दिल में रह जाते हैं. कुछ दर्द बस दिल में रह जाते हैं. दुनिया को क्या इल्म, हम क्या क्या सह जाते हैं. So a lot of founders hide their pain, hide their tribulations, hide their angst, hide their situations, and they just have that smile on the face like, a lot of times a beautiful smile that you have on your face, but behind that muskurahat, there's a whole jagdojay, there's a whole situation of tears, joys, tribulations, pain, which at times can't be expressed in social media and perhaps should not be expressed in social media. So yes, I think it's a great tool, but a lot of people also believe in just building without talking about it.
And there's nothing wrong
There's
in
nothing
that.
wrong or right in that.
Like
There's nothing wrong.
Falguni,
Yeah.
Naika, right? I think she has a very different way of building Naika. Someone, maybe there is Kunal Shah,
Yeah.
who talks about philosophy. I think every founder has a
their own.
personality, but what is true is they are the authentic version of
True.
themselves. I think that's what you should do.
I think the biggest learning for me now, Ahana, in this beautiful journey of creating the first season of Lifeboat, I've come across so many people who never would speak about themselves, who never would shout out about themselves, but have come and spoken in my show and have bared their heart out. And there's so much that I've learned, and more importantly, there's so much that I've unlearned.